Good morning, happy Friday everyone. Mariah Monetize here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the price of Bitcoin. I'm going to be giving you some price predictions, and I'm going to be telling you the places that I've recently bought Bitcoin and how much I have left on the sidelines to deploy into Bitcoin or any other coin. So it is Friday, March 19th, 2021. I'm on Eastern time and it is almost 9 a.m. So the price is reaching $59,000, or just about $100 to $150 away. You can see that the high here of yesterday was 60,100, and then Bitcoin pulled back to about 56,260. So let's go ahead and just look at the daily chart here. I was anticipating approximately 4 days of pullback. We're pretty much seeing that. Look how nicely here the Bitcoin is bouncing off of like this moving average right here. This 21 day is also holding it up really well. So just nice levels of support there and being held up nicely by the moving averages. So I don't know why, but it seems like Bitcoin tends to just pump on the weekends. That seems like a pretty common occurrence. And I'm sort of anticipating the same to happen this weekend. I think that since the high of 61,788, Bitcoin has pulled back 4 days, and I think it's time to make new all-time highs this weekend. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I'm fully anticipating it. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more to the 12-hour. You can see here the 12-hour made a nice higher low, and let's see, this is showing about 4 more candles of upside, but I think we're gonna get the same scenario that once we hit the green 9, that it's just going to continue for multiple candles after that. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. So we had the high, we had the higher low, and I'm anticipating at least 8 more candles of upside here, which I believe will most likely take us over the previous all-time high. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart. So 1-hour chart here doesn't have a ton of conviction. So I think that we are going to pull back here and see a higher low and then continue throughout the weekend to make a new all-time high. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart is looking really good. It has a change momentum here. High, low, higher high. We're probably gonna make a higher low. So I would, if you're trying to get in here on the shorter time frames, I would be setting orders in the mid $58,000 range just to be safe, because I don't think it's a time to get greedy and to put your buy orders extremely low. 15-minute chart looking really nice. High, low, higher high, lower high, higher high. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. 5-minute has also been trending upwards here for quite a while. So it bottomed yesterday around the 2020 mark, and it has been going up ever since. Just for fun, take a look here at the 1-minute chart. So yeah, trending downwards at the moment, but I think ultimately I'm very, very bullish on this chart, and I think that the weekend is going to have a ton of upside. So where's Bitcoin headed next? Let's go ahead and take a look back at 2017. I have been pointing this out for the last few days now. So you can see here on October 13th, Bitcoin made a high of 5,800. We also saw a top for Bitcoin at 58,000. The next top after that was 6,100. We saw Bitcoin make a top at 61,000. Then I predicted that the low was going to be 53,000 because this low was 5,300. Excuse me, sorry, back here, 5,300, this candle right here. So where are we headed next? I believe that we are headed in the $75,000 to $80,000 range, okay? I plan to sell a decent chunk of my Bitcoins in that range. So my game plan is I am probably gonna sell, I'm thinking approximately 5 to 6 Bitcoin, okay? My plan is to hold on to that cash on the sidelines and wait for approximately a 30% pullback, but I will start scaling back in when Bitcoin hits about a 15% pullback. I don't want to get overwhelmingly greedy, okay? And I don't want to miss out, right? My idea is just to stack more Satoshis. So plan on buying back lower and buying more than I originally sold. Another aspect to my plan here is that I plan on, once I sell Bitcoin between the 75 and I even might start unloading to Bitcoin at the $74,000 range, because I think it could potentially be front run. So consider that front run is when like everyone's anticipating the top to be 76,000, and then people start selling at like 74 or whatever. So something to take into consideration. I think I'm gonna wait for also the Nexo token to pull back. So I'm hoping that it pulls back pretty significantly. I'm hoping to like maybe the $2, $2.25 range. And I plan on buying a lot of those so that I can get my interest rate down on my loans on Nexo, as well as start earning more interest on the coins that are not being used as collateral. I'm also going to be considering selling some of my altcoins as well. So I might be selling off coins that I have less conviction in. And I might be waiting to buy back more coins that I have more conviction in. And the coins that I have more conviction in are like DOT and Link. So as I said in a previous video, I was considering selling all of my penny stocks and using that to buy more Bitcoin. I ended up taking about $5,000 of those penny stocks, basically profits that I had sold off, and I did buy more Bitcoin with about $3,700 of that. I also had some more on the sidelines, so I picked up half of an Ethereum with the remaining $5,000 at, I think my buy order was like $17.96. Yep, that is correct. I bought 0.51 of a Bitcoin at $17.96, and that leaves me with not a whole lot to be buying in right now. I have less than $300 total when it comes to USDC and USD in my Coinbase account. The nice thing that I love about Coinbase, and I would consider if you don't have a Coinbase account, is the automatic withdrawals. So I am able to withdraw $5,000 from my bank. It's instantly in my Coinbase. I can't withdraw it for 4 days. And it doesn't come out of my account immediately. It takes a couple of days. So like the $5,000 was still sitting in my bank yesterday, even though I did this 2 days ago. So that's something to consider, because nothing is worse than when you want to buy and you can't buy at the moment. So I had a feeling that I needed to hold on to those penny stocks a little bit longer, and I don't want to sell them off all completely. I want to have at least some exposure to them. So I'm going to probably leave that there. I also discovered that I had $1,500 in my Interactive Brokers account. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. I feel most comfortable being just fully in pretty much with all of my positions that I have in crypto right now. Someone asked me yesterday, like, if I had any cash on the sidelines, if I had sold any Bitcoin yet, my roommate, and I was like, absolutely not. Next stop, 75K. And I'm hyperbull at the moment, and I do not listen to the advice that people have for me, because I have gone against all of the normal advice, normal financial advice that people have given me. I've gone against it, and I was able to retire at 24. So you know what? I'm just sticking to my intuition. I'm gonna hold the positions that I have. And this is the thing. Michael Saylor really put this into perspective for me. If I'm gonna be selling my Bitcoin, then I better be using it to hold something better. US dollars? Nah. What else am I going to buy that is more appealing? So I know I said I want to have more cash on the sidelines, but I feel comfortable with my current position. And like I said, I'm going to start selling off Bitcoin in the mid 75,000 range, or mid 70s. And I look forward to doing that and sharing with you my experience. If you want to sign up for the Nexo credit card, go ahead and check out my link down below. Someone used my link, and maybe multiple people, and I was able to go from 70,000 on the list all the way up to 6,000. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I'm super excited for this credit card, and I'm super excited to share with you guys all the benefits that it has. And I can't wait to start using it and to cancel pretty much all of my other credit cards. I'm only gonna probably keep my Costco credit card. And I'm also going to keep the Chase Sapphire Reserve because of the priority pass that comes with it. I love the fact that when I go to airports, there's just lounges. You know, the lounges aren't nearly as good since COVID, but having access to lounges is a complete game changer. Free food, free drinks, and then some of the airports even have basically, some of the airports even have restaurants that you can go to, and you get $28 of free food for yourself and 2 other people, which is awesome. That's all I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.